On this episode, we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of the El Tequileño Extra Añejo right here on the Tequila Hombre. Coming up next. Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where today we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of the El Tequileño Extra Añejo. This is a beautiful bottle, and if you didn't see my unboxing video, make sure you take a look at it. It's listed here on the channel. You can see it. It was an incredibly packaged, beautiful bottle. Looking forward to doing this review for you guys, but let's not waste any more time. Let's get into production details and tell you all about this special release. All right, so this special release from El Tequileño is a special project between Tony Saez, the master distiller for El Tequileño, and his father, Antonio. And what they basically did was they went and they selected 3 barrels out of their aging room to be the best 3 barrels that they have. They went through, they said these things are really special. And so it basically came out to being 2 American oak barrels and 1 French oak barrels. Now, first, let's talk, though. We'll get into the barrel aging here in just a minute, but let's talk about the production of this. Of course, everything at El Tequileño is made the right way. They use fresh, ripe agave from Los Altos region of Jalisco. They then cook the agave under high pressure in an autoclave, which there seems to be this misconception that high-pressure autoclaves can't produce high-quality tequilas. That is absolutely false and wrong, and don't believe it. If you hear people say that, that is incorrect. It's not the tool that you use, high pressure autoclave and stuff. It's the attention to detail afterwards. And Tony Saez is a master when it comes to paying attention to detail to make sure all of his tequila is fantastic. And they do produce a great tequila out of El Tequileño. So then after it is done being cooked in the autoclave, typically takes around 8 hours or so to cook. It is then, they then extract the sugars using a roller mill, and then it is fermented in ceramic tanks there in the fermentation room. After it is done fermenting, it is then twice distilled in copper pot stills, and then it is barreled. So these particular barrels are 2 American oak, 1 French oak, and then they break down in the book that they give you the different information about the barrels, which is really kind of cool. So I'll show you here. So they have a listing of the 3 barrels. So this is a very limited release, being that it's only 3 barrels. They have this information about the 3 barrels in here. And one of the American oak barrels is was aged from October 18th, 2019 to November 8th, 2022. So that's 3 years, basically. And then barrel number 220, which was a second barrel, also American oak. This was a Jack Daniel's bourbon barrel. Both of them were Jack Daniel's barrels on those. Jack Daniel's bourbon barrels. This was this, and the first one was the first time it was filled. The second one is the second time it was filled. And they aged this one from July of 2018 to June of 2022. So that's 4 years on that barrel. And then the third barrel is a French oak barrel. It was a new French oak barrel, so it wasn't used previously. And it was aged from September 13, 2018 to June 22nd, 2022. So that's also 4 years on that one. So you have 3 barrels that they selected that were the best barrels out of their inventory. 2 American oak, 1 French, and I gave you the details on it. 2 of them were formal Jack Daniel's barrels. And then the one was a brand new French oak barrel. So that's exciting stuff. So it should have some really nice flavor profiles to it with the wood that they selected, as well as with a little bit of the Jack Daniel's in it. Although one was the second time fill, so there'd be less Jack Daniel's in it than when it's a first time fill. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the tasting portion and see what this is all about. All right, so let's pour a little bit of this in the glass. Just so you guys know, the suggested retail price on this is $800. Ferment and Still was selling it for $720, but they are completely sold out, so they don't have any more. But let's take a look at this in the glass. So looking at this in the glass, it coats the glass beautifully. Look at that. Legs and tears are just starting to form. Looks amazing so far. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. More legs in a ZZ Top video. Look at that. And then looking at the tequila itself, nice amber color, deep amber. Looks beautiful. Crystal clear with the amber color there. Amazing. Looks beautiful. All right, so let's see what we get on the nose on this one. Beautiful cooked agave coming through still on the front. Definitely nice hint of oak in there. We're getting some vanilla and caramel. A nice minerality to it. Now, one of the things that El Tequileño gets to do that not all the distillers get to do, there's only 4 that get to, is they get to use the water that comes down from the tequila volcano. There's only 4 distilleries are allowed to do it, and they're one of them. So they get this really nice mineral-rich water that comes down from the tequila volcano right out of the spring there. So they get some really good quality water. And it smells it. You can smell it. Definitely pick it up nicely. Hint of cherry in there as well. Some butterscotch notes coming through. It smells absolutely wonderful. All right, so let's see what we get on the flavor profile. But I need to get my mouth acclimated to alcohol first. So hold on one second. Let everything settle down. All right, now we're ready to taste. All right, so let's see what we get on the flavor profile. Coats the mouth beautifully. Really nice, silky, smooth mouthfeel to it. Get some beautiful cooked agave, sweet cinnamon, and baking spices up front. Nice oakiness that comes through. Hint of sweet cinnamon, almost like caramelized cinnamon coming through, like a Mexican flan type of flavor in there. Little hint of vanilla, some caramel, little bit of butterscotch in there as well. Little bit of salinity to it, which is nice. It kind of balances everything out, like a salted caramel. A little bit of a salted caramel kind of taste to it. This is a really nice extra añejo. Really nice. Really silky smooth on the mouthfeel. Has that beautiful cooked agave note, the cinnamon, sweet cinnamon note coming through, vanilla, caramel, little hint of dark chocolate, some butterscotch, and there's that really nice, just little bit of oaky bitterness that's in there that kind of balances things out and really delivers a beautiful flavor profile to it. This is a really nice extra añejo. Is it worth $720 like I spent on it? Absolutely, yeah. I would do this. Just support the brand and support the first extra añejo to come out from there. It is delicious. I recommend it if you're a extra añejo person and you like a really nice flavor profile from extra añejo. It's just that you could sit and enjoy anytime. This would be great in the afternoon as an aperitif. It would be great as well after dinner with a nice stogie. I'm definitely going to enjoy this more as an after meal extra añejo with a good stogie. This would be perfect for that and to celebrate some special occasions. So there you go, El Tequileño Extra Añejo. I would give it a strong 4 agave. It's a beautiful tequila, beautiful extra añejo. Highly recommend it. If you're an extra añejo person, you will thoroughly enjoy this. And then you'll have a really nice glass decanter to keep afterwards as well. Beautiful, beautiful all around. Tony, you did a great job. I really, really like this. And I think that anybody else that purchased it will like it as well. But there you go. If you like the information I share with you in this video, make sure you click the thumbs up and give me a like. If you're new to the channel, bienvenido, welcome, and hope you become part of the Tequila Hombre community. Make sure you click the subscribe button right there and the notification bell next to it, so you get notified every time I post a new video review or informational video, or even go live with a Q&A or other live stream on the channel. We'd love to have you comment and be part of the community and join us for some great information and great talk about tequila. And until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. So if you wanted to pick up a bottle of El Tequileño's Extra Añejo, I highly recommend it. I know you'll enjoy it. Salud. Bye, guys.